Hey readers, it's Mrs. Palin the librarian with today's book review. I just read Sophie Anderson's The Girl Who Speaks Bear. Now, Sophie had written The House with the Chicken Legs before, and that got critical acclaim. Actually, I'd never even heard of it until this one, but that House with the Chicken Leg reappears in this story, plays kind of a prominent role, but you don't have to have read the other story, obviously, because I haven't. In this story, we meet Yanka, and her village people call her Yanka the Bear because she is much, much bigger than most other kids. She has a mom who found her in the woods when she was a little baby, and she adores Yanka, and Yanka adores her mom. And Yanka also has a best friend named Sasha, and they are very, very close. But Yanka always feels like she never quite fits in, and the woods, the forest kind of calls to her all the time. One morning she wakes up and her legs have turned into bear legs. The legs and feet of a bear. She's thoroughly embarrassed, knows she's going to be ostracized, and uses that as an excuse to seek some answers in the woods, go back to the cave where her mother found her. Meanwhile, throughout her life, there's been this character named Anatoly who has come to visit their house once or twice a year, and constantly is telling Yanka these what seem like fairy tales. But now she's not so sure. So she wants to find the source of the forest magic to turn her back into human. It's an adventure story. It's certainly widely, hugely fantasy. But the core of the story is a girl trying to find out really who she is and where she belongs. It's a lovely, magical fantasy story with a very satisfying ending. Lots of tosses and turns. Really crazy out there fantasy stuff. House with the Chicken Legs. But the stories that Anatoly tells throughout the book, and other people relay the stories of the forest, they talk about the importance of storytelling and really Yanka's history. So Sophie Anderson's The Girl Who Speaks Bear, a lovely late elementary school, middle school fantasy story. Whatever you're reading, keep reading. See you soon.